Well, that's what's written. He doesn't say walls. It says Neville let out a straggled moan into her mouth as he felt her walls surround him. But he doesn't say my walls.
Live from the brand new studio out here in sunny Los Angeles, California. It's this, that, and the other. Just what your mama told you you didn't need. We're here, back in action again.
My name is... Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you're still going?
No, I had a good one, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I just
He's Sam.
I'm Sam. I am Sam.
Oh, you say he's Bryan.
You say he's, and I'm Bryan. I go, I'm Sam, and
all right.
It's got to be like a team effort.
So, hey, everybody. Thanks so much for being with us today. If you're just finding us, which I highly doubt since there's only about 10 of us who are listening.
No, we have more than 10 people. We definitely have more than 10 people now. I am proud to say we have a couple of people.
Okay, you're right. So, and if you're a new person, welcome. If not, it's good to have you guys. We have solved our audio issue.
Well,
we're in it now.
Yeah,
confidence is the key.
It was dumb how we didn't know how
Speak
to solve
with true confidence. Yeah, it was horrible. It turns out we had an interface the whole time that would have worked. We just need to grab a mic, but that's fine. For those of you guys who have been around, and hopefully this is paying off all your hard waiting. Let's say, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'd say thanks to everybody who's still here.
Yeah.
And
thank you everyone who's listening. I've been enjoying the comments. I listened to it at the shop the other day. They were listening to it. I was like,
Yeah, you've been listening to yourself maybe out there while you're just.
I listened to the last one on as I was going to work. And it's weird listening to yourself, I gotta say.
It is. If you
You're
guys
like, why do I say that?
Yeah.
Why did I say that?
If you guys listened to the last episode with our producer Jane, one of my favorite episodes in my opinion. We really jumped into some crazy topics.
For a lot of mansplaining.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there from our side, and so if anybody listened to it and you were if you're a Kiwanis lady and you took offense to us mansplaining to the young lady,
we're just dumb.
That's our fault. We should have known better. But hopefully you guys enjoyed sort of the openness and the candor everybody displayed
because
on
we're
the
all
team.
Honestly, we're all buddies and we're all asking normal questions, and she has curious questions too. She asked me some shit the other day. Fuck, I forgot what it was, but I was like, "Oh, you don't know, huh?" She's like, "What does it feel like?" And it was something to do with like a man thing,
getting kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, probably.
So for the viewer with your ocular abilities who have been watching us, I believe we're at like 25 subscribers or something.
I don't know if I have ocular abilities. Is that an X-Men like power?
Yeah, it's right there with your epidermis. The rare condition that a lot of people have.
An epidermis?
Yeah, it's an exterior skin on the outside of your meat bones, which is the clinical term. For everybody who has been watching us, we have upgraded.
Sort of. I mean, we are kind of just using a spot.
Upgraded. You have to say it with confidence, and you have to mean it 100%.
We have upgraded. It looks better,
We have upgraded. We have a brand new look. If you were just listening, that's great. We love it. Keep listening.
I feel like we're in a fishbowl.
That's rooms. Rooms are fishbowls.
I mean, I'm watching some people sunbathing right
That's
now.
Cool. That's cool. We're here. We got a live crowd.
It's kind of a moving picture.
We're like an aquarium, you know?
Yeah, it's.
I feel what you're saying.
Maybe they are the aquarium.
They got to say it with confidence.
That's a hard thing to say.
If you're listening to us, we appreciate it. Make sure that you keep listening and giving us 5 stars and generally talking about us. Play us in the background.
Yeah.
Play us for your babies. Your babies listen to us. They could fall asleep
for sure.
Yeah, your baby doesn't process anything. Babies aren't really people until they're like 2. And at that point, you know.
We can be making them undercover government agents by telling the babies, like, buy things, do things, go tell on people.
Yeah, for sure. And then go check us out now in our new studio, so to speak, our little room.
We're on YouTube.
Got a sexy little green soup chair that I'm rocking right now. This is like Grandpa's chair.
Yeah, I like how your shorts are getting shorter as you're adjusting yourself.
You like that? Sam can't keep his eyes off of my shorts. For you guys who are watching me, you'll see that I'm wearing shorts with little bicycles on.
And he has flip-flops on. How is that professional?
Kicking it summer style, my man. We're right here
out
by the pool.
Outside, though.
LA's weather getting us super ready, and that actually leads us into our weather corner.
Weather corner.
No sound effect for that.
That was the sound effect. I did it with my throat.
All right.
I did it with this throat hole.
So how about that weather, man?
It's been getting better. It's been totally getting better. I enjoy it. We're probably hitting the upper 70s, early 80s at this point in the midday. Nighttime gets a little chilly. You know, I work the nights, and so I got to put a little sweater on, but it's okay. I had a flannel on the other day. I kind of enjoyed it. I was like, at least I'm not in Arizona where I'm sweating, sweltering. But it's not sweltering in Arizona. It's more dry heat. But still, I am enjoying that we're getting back into the summer. There's a lot of pollen out, so be careful. Anyone who has asthma, please carry your inhalers. Carry your whatever you got to shoot in the leg, your insulin, and suppositories. Over to you.
Joking about the weather section.
Oh,
that was the most boring shit.
I
did not expect you to actually talk about the weather.
Hey, I'm just telling you what's going on.
Wow, we're lacking, guys.
I am updating you on the weather.
Episode 15, going strong technically overall for you deep cut guys who may have watched some of the first original ones back when we were wee babes on the radio waves, as my man Double D would say.
Man, yeah, we are growing like animals.
We are growing at an exponential rate.
Yeah, we're like puppies that 2 months ago they were like you could hold them in one hand, and now 2 months later they're running around knocking your ass over.
Exactly. So, yeah, pretty cool.
Cool, man.
So let's go into
how's your week?
It was pretty chill, man. Just went at it, got stuff done. It was pretty random. It was a good week.
Wait, anything happened?
My notes.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you have?
My week was, I've been really enjoying this workshop I've been doing. I'm kind of part of this like little elite crew of writer workshop that's been going around for 30 years, and like there's no it's just word of mouth of this crew. Some of them have been there 15 years, and people who have made movies and whatever. I just happened to fall into this really cool group, and
it's a good thing Jane knew the church people.
Thank you, Jane. Yeah, Jane, hooked me up with a friend who was part of this. He's, but yeah, long story short, it's been amazing. I'm working on stuff. I'm learning a lot,
Good old Jane.
Yeah, thank you, Jane. Devon, check her out. Check her Instagram and everything out, Jane Devon.
But yeah, it looks like it's been going, trucking.
Yeah, man,
along.
I've been enjoying writing out my scripts. It's weird. I was working on literally 2 scripts the other night at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like I was doing something on this, and then I was looking at notes on that, and then I jumped back to the other one. It's been fun.
Nice. Yeah, man. Other than that, work's going good.
Work's work. We got some new guys there. We had some new guy in town for a little while. He was a lot of fun. Bundle of joy.
Nice. Let's see.
Yeah.
No,
shout
I'm
out
kind
Bobby.
of coming in this one swinging.
There's not much going.
Swinging soft.
We've just been working. Honestly, you've been working on this show. You've been editing the hell out of this and working. We've been coming up with ideas of what we can be doing. Honestly, it's really same old.
I mean, how many events can you really have in a week? You know what I mean? What's short of like the car accident or something like that happened?
But no, I'm happy with this week.
Oh shit! What am I talking about?
Uh-oh.
I met someone this week, dog.
Charlie?
Yeah, dog.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah,
you ruined my thing, but yeah.
Well, I was like,
well, they don't know which Charlie.
Yeah.
All right, throw me down
Charles Barkley?
some.
Well, I mean, it could have been Charles Barkley.
Some introduction. But anyways, and I'm trying to limit my so if I stop thinking about it, it'll stop on it. Okay. So, as you guys know, I drive for Postmates.
Yeah.
Speaking of Postmates, Sam, what if I told you at 2:00 in the morning you'd be able to get a homemade calzone?
Before you even say their name, I want to see that check in your hand.
Well, here's how I figure it, right? I figure we build ourselves up really hard, right? We do a viral marketing campaign. We really push ourselves to the limit, build our numbers up. Then Postmates comes to us and we say, no, fuck you. And we go to Grubhub and we're like, hey, Postmates wants a little bit of us. Grubhub's like, okay. And then we're like, and then we're like, we got you Postmates, but you got to be what Grubhub's offering.
Yeah, but are we allowed to say their name before they even?
Hell yeah, bro. You want to know why?
Why?
Because today's show is brought to you by Postmates.
Postmates.
Yes, Postmates.
I told you this shit.
Oh man, that's really tough.
I know.
That's tough. Here, maybe because I even turned it on or something. Or is it close enough?
Man, this is technical. But you know what?
There's no technical difficulties. We're fine.
It's just a new studio. We're figuring it out. We're feeling it out.
It just needs to be closer. You just need to be closer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, no. Bring your iPad closer.
I can't fucking work on it over there. I can't work on it.
Have it on your lap. Have it on your lap. You're the sound man. Get the sound man up.
This is my.
That means, if anything, you should know that it's going on a delay, and you should play it ahead of 2, 3. You're talking about a 3-second delay. All right, we're timing this in, guys. We're gonna get this down. You're gonna get sharp as a bullet.
So when you're about to say a joke, go like this, 2, 1.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Okay, we'll do baseball signals. Okay, so there I am driving around, and I get an order to go pick some alcohol.
What alcohol? No food?
Alcohol. And I'm like, word. So it's a couple bottles of wine. It's a couple 6-packs. I'm like, word. It's for some chick named Mary. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
So I hit the hills.
Left, right, left, right. I left.
Hit a left down Sunset. Go all the way down till I hit Franklin or something.
Don't fucking tell his address.
I'm just saying. Oh, you're right. Well, anyways, so I go all the way. Oh, you're right. So I hit Sunset. I take a right. Anyways,
yeah.
So I go up the hills, right?
Mm-hmm.
First thing, right off the bat, my boy Charlie, mad smart. All right, he doesn't have a house all the way up in the hills.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying? It's a comfortable distance. Now, we've had this discussion before.
Like if we lived up there.
If I lived up in the hills,
yeah,
it wouldn't be up in the hills. I would just be like,
I had a paraglider.
We did discuss the paraglider.
Yeah, paraglider, zip line, fucking something.
Those are
Jared
good
Leto
ones.
has a whole fucking silo. He has a room that goes into the mountain, and it's an Air Force base that used to be an Air Force like hangar in the mountain.
That's not real.
Bet.
Look it up.
Bet.
Anyways, so I get up there, right? And sorry, it's the popcorn machine. And so I get in there, and the gate opens up, and I'm really building this up to more than it really is. And then I went in there, and the house is gorgeous. I had to start off by that. I see a lot of fancy houses, my guy. I'm all over Hollywood, my man. You know, people know me. People know me. I'm just kidding. Nobody knows me. Oh, it does? Is it?
Jared Leto buys former Los Angeles military compound.
Damn.
It's got a room that goes into the fucking mountain. I've talked to people who said...
You talked to Jared Leto?
No.
You're on
That's how I found out about it. Someone was talking about it. They were at a party or something like that, and they had brought them down into this room. He said he walked
it's
out.
A rape
it was
chamber.
a fucking hangar in the mountain.
Okay.
And he said if there was ever an there's a long hallway into the mountain, and at the end is like a submarine hatch that you open up.
Yeah.
He said if there was ever apocalypse, you could
that's
go
where
there.
you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Hang out with Jared Leto.
But what does that have to do with getting down for groceries, though? Like my biggest thing with going up in the hills is just that I have to get groceries.
I started going on about how I would escape.
I know, it was awesome. Yeah, it was great. I'm not saying it was bad. I enjoyed it.
You just want a glass of milk, and you're like, I don't.
Well, I'm just thinking, but I mean, I guess I don't know. But anyway, so I go up there. The house is gorgeous.
But when you got money, you're just throwing posts.
Exactly. You're having me come and bring you milk.
Yeah.
So I go in there, and I do the little circle about, and I'm getting all my stuff ready, and I grab all the alcohol, and I see someone step out of the door, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I hit the Maserati, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I drank your alcohol on the way here.
Yeah. It's something you would do.
Yes. You're the wild card.
You're the one who taught me this.
So wait, so who was it?
So I go there, and who walks out of the fucking house but motherfucking Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, little Charlie, dog. And
was he already drunk?
No, he was really chill. He was shorter than I am. I'm like 5'5", like 5'6", and he was like 5'4".
He's just like, what's up, man?
It was just, literally, right? Just like that. And he was like, hey, how are you? Thanks for coming. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, man. And I played it cool because I'm not a star fucker. Oh yeah, he looks just like he does on screen.
That's awesome.
He had a little scruffy beard and everything, and he was like, "Yeah, man, like, thanks for bringing it." And I'm cool, you know, because I'm a cool guy. Like, hey, and I was like, "Word, homie." I didn't. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's actually hear what you.
So I was like, "Yeah, no, absolutely."
You're like, "Oh my God,
that's not a problem. Not a problem." I told him, and I got all the bags out, and I gave it to him, and I was like, "You got it?" And he was like, yeah, I got it. And then I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, do I need to show you my ID? And I was like, yes, because the app makes you scan the ID for them on their side. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. unfortunately. And he was like, yeah, no problem. And I go, I mean, I already know who you are, and I know you're old enough. I just need to check.
Yeah.
And he laughed. He said,
how hard did he laugh?
Like that, like an old jester or like an old prince. He was like, and I was like, whoa.
Weird.
It was like, oh. No, okay. But he was like, no, thanks, man. And I was like, yeah.
I was like, wait a second, really?
No, he just laughed.
I was looking at you like, is he weird?
No, he laughed, and he was like, yeah. He was like, and then I took the ID and I scanned it, and then I go, real pleasure meeting you, man. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. And like I shook his hand, and then I was like,
you found those balls.
And I was like, deuces, homie. And then he picked everything up and he walked into the fancy ass house, and that was how I met Charlie Day.
You, buddy? You're like, do you want a friend?
No, man. He looked like he had everything. He had a nice little basketball court for him and his kids. He had like 3 cars. Nice. You know what I mean? The house is a nice house, like gated, all that jazz,
of
bro.
Course,
probably got maids and shit working for him, bro. They like
come
Philippine.
They come once a week.
But yeah, that's my Charlie Day segment. That's probably the only thing that happened to me during the week
cool,
that didn't involve work or something.
Enjoy
like
that. That's cool.
Nice.
It's like 5 seconds on that one.
Yeah, it was a little deep. All right. So I'm a slave to the wheel, and thus we must now go into everybody's favorite section.
What's that?
Motherfucking rant corner.
Well, hold on. This whole thing is one thing I don't like about this studio is that we don't have very good just Wi-Fi in general. Like we're kind of in a box. But Rant Corner, that could be part of the Rant Corner, our new studio.
Oh, you're really sticking with the 8-bit?
I don't know.
All right.
It's supposed to be Jurassic Park.
There you go. Rant Corner. The part of this, that, and the other where you, the listener, get to hear us talk about things that may perturb us, which in any normal circumstance or any third world country wouldn't really be allowed nor deemed appropriate.
Or they would care about, because I'm about to rant about Wi-Fi.
Brought to you by Wi-Fi. Yes, Wi-Fi. Created back in 1732 by Muhammad Ali before he became a nationwide peanut farm grower and led the charge on renewable fuel sources with NASA as well as NASDAQ, and was able to create not only the first university for all Filipino children, but also sponsored many orphanages for meth-addicted children. Brought to you by Wi-Fi.
Awesome, man. Cool. Thank you, Wi-Fi.
Is that your rant? I mean, what's your rant about? Is it Wi-Fi?
Well, no. I mean,
now that we did this whole thing about praising Wi-Fi,
I don't want to fuck.
Now that you know about the history of Wi-Fi, do you really have it in it? Do you know now?
No, I can't.
No, in good conscience, man, like, I can't talk shit.
Heroes, you know.
When it really comes down to it. Fuck. Okay. What's your rant corner, man? What's your rant corner?
Dude, I really don't have too much of a rant.
That's good.
Yeah. Honestly.
Nice.
Yeah, I really don't have too much of a rant.
Well,
I mean, the price of things.
Prices.
Sure. Not making enough money. Taxes. Just pay taxes.
The price of freedom.
Honestly, though, I didn't have to pay too much because, I mean, as an independent contractor and having to... Yeah, I was on top of it this year. I kept all my receipts this year.
Nice.
So last year,
and Jane helped you with your taxes.
Fuck yeah, she's really
Shout out to Jane.
Jane is without Jane, I don't think I could. Yeah, like a lot of. Hey, hello.
So
yeah,
that's good though. I'm trying to think rant wise. I guess gas is going up a little bit.
I need to quit cigarettes. I'm pissed at myself on that one.
Yeah,
rant at myself.
Yeah, you're smoking cigarettes.
I'm stressed. I'm a writer.
Yeah.
And I haven't been drinking as much, so it's pissing me off.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. I wish we had a better gym. I really hate our gym.
Yeah, honestly, and you know, like going to the... I've been
that's
checking
my
out,
rant, man.
I've been checking out apartment complexes with Jane.
Yeah.
All the gyms are pretty terrible. I think by law they're not allowed to have free weights because it could be used as a weapon. One of them told us they couldn't get the.
I don't know if that sounds right. We saw a couple
you
of
have
them.
to. It's a brand new spot that I went to that was a big company, and they were like, they had people ready to move in. This whole building was brand new. They had everyone ready to move in. And then what happened was they couldn't get permits to fucking build the gym in time or this in time. And it had to go through a long process. And it'd be like, you can't have this. You can't have that. It has to be this. Right. For every parking spot, they had like 3 bike racks. Like by law, there has to be somewhere that people could put their bikes. Like this building is out of code, apparently. You know, so there's that. There's all these weird things on these new buildings that they're having to do. And so the gyms all have these weird pulley systems, and it's all pretty much the basic same shit. It looks like they all kind of are mimicking each other, which is a few.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's all like that. One place I saw had free weights, and I was like, oh my God. And it's like an older building.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
That'd probably be why.
Yeah. So, yeah, crazy.
Yep. That's my rant.
No, Los Angeles code, like all that shit.
That's a good rant.
Yeah, they're a little strict. I mean, in the tattoo shop, the shit he has to go through to fucking keep that place open yearly to renew things, renew this, renew that. So, motherfucker, he's been there 30 years. Like, let him pay 5 years on this one fucking thing.
Right. Or they won't let him pay ahead?
No, because they have to come and check it out and blah, blah, blah. And I get it, but fuck.
But, yeah, is that all your rant?
Yeah, that's pretty much. It's just maybe less government, more. Nah, I don't know. Let's not get. Let's not start talking about government.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's technically.
So.
Technically a solution.
But other than that, not really. I'm kind of more mad at myself at certain things. Like I should be working more, but I don't have enough time. Fuck time. Always on the run. Like after here, I'm gonna have to go to the fucking class thing for 3 hours. After that, I'll be tired, but hopefully I can get some writing in.
It's still pretty early.
Yeah. Well, by the time I get home, it's 11.
No, I meant like right now, like before you got to go to your class.
But then I'm just going to have enough time to fucking chill for like 45 minutes. Oh, I should try to write it in that time. I get down to writing. That's one thing I was getting annoyed this week. Every time I got into the groove of writing, which takes about 20 minutes when you start getting into an actual groove, and something would always, take me out of it. Any responsibility, was just in the way. Like every 20 minutes I couldn't stop. I had to stop for something. Right. Take the dog out, and then the girlfriend, fucking eat something, go to the gym, work's coming up, I got to shower. Right. Like I just didn't have I have to write in little increments, and I just want to hit that groove of a good 4-hour write session.
Right. Well, I guess that's what the workshop's for,
No, we don't write in there. We just read in there.
Oh, no?
We read each other's work, and then we give notes.
Well,
that's all it is. And then we all go write, and then I have one-on-ones with the guy. On the off days, I'm sending him emails, and he's sending me back notes on how would be better, or his notes on it, and then I take it from there. He's not telling me what to do. He's just giving me notes. And honestly, his notes, I'm like, yeah, you're right. I see it. I'm like, you're fucking right. How did I not see that?
Right.
It's really whatever, but not enough time.
Yep, not enough time. That's why this rant was brought to you by Rolex. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. There you go. That's a good rant corner. I guess we're not too much to rant about. I mean, things do cost a lot, so But what can you do? Just got to keep working hard, or die trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there you go, Rant Corner. Hopefully you got to follow along. And if you have a rant, feel free to email us at bingeonthis channel.
Bingeonthis
at gmail.com?
At gmail.com, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, bingeonthis channel.
Bingeonthis at email.
Really memorize those, man.
Email.com.
And at
gmail.com.
channel on Instagram.
And comment. And then for you older folks who are watching us on YouTube, don't be scared to sign in. And send us an email. I like emails.
Yeah, what was that the other day that I saw that you posted on fucking Instagram about me sketching out stuff?
That was Jane.
That was Jane?
Yeah, Jane updated that.
Okay. Did we get anything? Do I have to sketch anything out?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody?
But
nobody gives a shit.
That offer's still up and available. Free sketch for anyone who wants a free sketch.
No, essentially what I was thinking. So, at first I was like, okay, well, how would I do this? Do I get their mailing address? I said, no. I would draw it on my iPad, and I could even send you a video of it being made. So you give me the email, I could send you the JPEG of it, and I'll send you a little video of it being made.
There you go. You get that. A drawing of your choice. You can tell him what you want drawn. If you want a horse eating a smaller horse, he will draw that for you. If you want...
No, I'm going to draw what the fuck I want to draw. I'm not taking...
Oh, no, they have to... Well, that's the point. They're putting in the effort.
An artist, motherfucker. Like,
right, that's what I mean. They're putting in the way they would for a tattoo if they came in and they were like, hey, look, man, I want an octopus.
If they tell me a fucking back piece, motherfucker, I'm talking about a sketch.
Yeah, sketch. You can sketch a back piece.
Oh, yeah. Just sketch a back piece.
You don't have to do anything amazing.
I have no idea.
You just have to do a little bit.
A little bit.
I mean, there's levels to it. If somebody comes in and they want $20 worth of a tattoo, you're going to give them $20 worth of the tattoo.
Big butt.
But if they're like, hey, you know what'd be cool? If I got a sketching of like an angel fighting a jellyfish. Like,
that'd be cool.
See? So
but it better be good ideas, guys.
Don't forget about that.
Don't be like,
creative.
can you fucking draw me an infinity sign?
Don't be a baby.
Can I have my mom's name in cursive?
Reach deep within yourself.
Because that's not happening.
Because that's not happening.
I'll tell you right now.
All right.
I'll tell you right fucking now.
So, we are back into... What's the next part of this?
Our theme?
It is a theme.
Yeah. What is the theme?
I don't know. We're kind of running through this pretty quickly. Trying to think.
I wish I had more time.
I guess time is a good theme.
Yeah.
I like the new place. I think I'm excited about being able to shoot down here finally. I think we're a little classier. Give off a better appearance.
Can we do this forever though?
Well, I mean, what? No, I mean until we figure out what's going. I mean and then at that point we'll have to find out a whole new thing. But the audio will always be the same, and I guess we have that going for us. So
yeah,
I think actually the theme is a good.
Closet. Hey, hold on. You know there's storage units back there? You know the doors that go down in a row? Mm-hmm. What if we sat separately and did it all audio, and so our eyes were closed and it was just all audio?
In the box?
Yeah.
Like laid down in there?
Well, like you're in one box, I'm in the other box, so we don't see each other. Everything's in the dark. So it's kind of like we're podcasting, but we see what they see. Nothing.
Yeah, we'd have to wear headphones at that point.
Yeah.
We could even live in the box and just have everybody do that. But no, yeah, new places. I mean, we're about at the halfway mark, and we're, this place is new, looking at new places. Yeah, I've been looking at the Los Feliz area. I really like that area.
Yeah, homeboy that owns the gym has an extra room. He said he was trying to turn into like a podcast thing too, because he puts on his stuff. And, the new technology that we're using. We're just doing a lot of new things in this phase. Yeah, there's growth. It's always growing. It is. If you're doing every time, man, we're always growing. I'm noticing that every time we're learning new stuff. Yep. And we're having to adapt. A lot of stuff break down, like the software stuff, the issues. Like we're having to adapt and overcome, and figuring out the better way to use these microphones. We have the Yetis, which are USB. I like those. I'm glad we have those now. Like but now we're using these, the 3-prong ones, and that's smart because it's better for your editing. Hell yeah. No, I don't have to worry about trying to sync up this fucking audio. Oh, okay, I'm kind of over the 8-bit music. You can switch that up at any point. New is definitely... Hey, man, let's just have an 8-bit episode. An 8-bit episode? All right, I'll commit to that. That's our theme, 8-bit. No. Do you miss the 8-bit feel? Nah. I love those video games when I was a kid, though, like the old Zelda, Link to the Past, and all that. I think maybe I'm jaded because I grew up on Halo and the bigger stuff, so I knew you couldn't handle Quake and fucking Doom. You couldn't handle games without a continue. Doom I could do because it's pretty kind of pixelated. Doom was great. Yeah, early Doom. So new. Let's see what else new happened. My sister turned 17. We're on the theme though. We already passed what happened new. That's the theme. It's new. What's new is the theme? We have a new room. Oh. We're looking at new places because it's halfway through the thing. Yeah. We have a new format. We have new guests. I feel you. I got you. We have other things and other stuff. So growth and newness. Being new at things. I like doing something new.
Like going out and trying something completely new and having no idea how to do it.
Like a finger in your butt?
Nah, I'm thinking more of like rock climbing for the first time. Or
well, you can't
trying to
fall
learn
and kill
how
yourself
to,
with a finger in your butt.
We haven't done it right then. If you aren't at the risk of that at all times, then you're not doing it right. Or like going to like a pottery class or something, like, and just stepping into something that you have absolutely no idea how to deal with, or like the first day jitters.
Sorry, this thing's so far behind when I'm using this and I have to jump to that.
Yeah, you just got, I feel you, no. But that's kind of the feeling. It's spring, so new life out there.
Okay. And there's baby swimming in the pool.
We're going to be weekly now, so the things that we talk about aren't going to be a week behind.
Hey, man, we're the past.
It's true.
Whoever
Come here to speak to you for the future.
Controls the now.
Speaking
Whoever
of,
controls the now, controls the future.
the theme,
Or does it? How does that go?
we go right into current events.
Current events? Oh, man, this is a sad current event, though. This is...
As we all know, Vanilla Coke has been released.
Vanilla Coke?
It's
what?
no longer being made.
What?
What are you talking about?
Notre Dame?
That's right. It seems that Notre Dame has burned after 100 years. Apparently that thing burnt down 100 years ago. It's already been burnt down.
Or they had a fire.
It's a giant scam.
No,
At first, I felt a lot of pity.
No, they had a fire, but it didn't burn down. Not like this.
Well, I don't like the way that smells.
The attic, they call it the forest or some shit like that because he used old ass trees and the way the roots were going. They kind of built it on these roots or like the branches, the way they went out naturally. It was crazy. So there's like no way to recreate it. They're gonna have to make their own like
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. That definitely overshadowed everything.
Somebody the other day was like, "It wasn't that thing insured? Why is everyone throwing money at it?"
Yeah, bro, they raised mad money for that thing super quick, bro.
But they were like, "Where's the Vatican?
Oh, where are you to step in for all of this?
Where's the Vatican and where's the insurance companies? Because this place, they was under construction, so the construction companies can't do anything without insurance. Where's the insurance?
Hey, man, I'm the guy yelling conspiracy, you know what I mean?
I think it was a way to quell the French people a little bit.
It was really? Their 9/11. Bro, put on some X-File music while you're fucking hitting me with your fucking conspiracies, dog.
No, I think it was a way to...
I'll do it for you in the background.
All right, well, hold on. I'm doing the... No, it was... It felt a little on the nose.
Oh, yeah. All right.
This was the French 9/11.
So this is Sam's segment called The Burning of Notre Dame.
What was it on 415?
I'll lead you in. In a sleepy French village, in the middle of the night,
Allô?
a shoemaker awakes.
Bonjour, je m'appelle shoemaker.
He hears the sound of trees rustling in the wind. His wife fast asleep next to him in bed. He gets out, puts on his slippers, and
Bonjour.
heads downstairs for a glass of milk.
Du lait.
He doesn't know why he's awake,
Pourquoi est-ce que je suis?
but he smells something.
C'est quoi ça?
Something he hasn't smelt since the war.
Le roi.
The family dog is hiding underneath the table. And that's when he knew. He looked outside of the window. And in the distance, far beyond the gaze of any mortal man's eye, he saw a burning. A flame? Nay.
Du feu.
An inferno.
Un inferne.
Burning hotter than a night in Ibiza.
Oh, c'est quoi ça?
The man yelled out in French, "No!
Non!
It can't be!
Peut pas être!
It's coming from...
Ça vient du...
It's coming from the church!"
Ça vient du... L'église! No!
He ran. He ran outside. In nothing
Sacré bleu!
but his slippers and his knickers. His neighbors came out as well.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Jean-Luc, who had just arrived from a sick discotheque and was still rolling really hard and had no idea what was going on. And they were, so they're there. And then everybody starts moving together in one formation. 1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody marching towards the church. And then they see it. The spire falling down. Okay, now I feel bad.
All right, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all right.
Like, oh, that's not good. But yeah, so that happened, and I'm
that
upset.
happened.
That happened.
But it didn't happen. We can't say that happened, but that didn't happen. I don't know.
Not this way.
We can't verify it. I can't verify anything that I just said. I need to let you guys know that. But I imagine someone may have done that.
It happened at night, right?
yeah. The discotheques just had let out. But no, that happened, and then what else happened other than that?
No, but I was like, my conspiracy was that.
Oh my God, that's what it was. We were doing your conspiracy theories. I'm so sorry. And now Sam's conspiracy and now Sam's Notre Dame conspiracy theory. Okay.
No, I just in my head, to make up a conspiracy theory, I was just like, wouldn't that be crazy if it was something that were like, this is gonna shut everyone up for a little while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. That I didn't even think about it like that. I thought about money, but then I forgot about the French Revolution that they were having over there.
Now the president's on TV and everyone feels unified.
Yeah.
And like, and then I was like, man, if they find an oily rag with a Muslim, like if they had a footage of, you know what I mean, of somebody putting it down and it happened to be for like a Muslim Brotherhood kind of thing.
Yeah,
it would have fucking lit up a fucking nationalistic fire.
It was 9/11, homie. It was the French version of 9/11 without burning the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think anyways. But moving on, the trailer for Lion King has been released lately.
Is your thing plugged in? It's not plugged in. No, it's fine. You're fine. No.
I just wanted to my bad. Now you're just all over.
I know. Well, I haven't moved this whole time. No, I need to move. I'm fucking fixing my balls.
It's all right. So, the new Lion King trailer has been released. You're a trailer whore, as I like to call you people. For those who don't know, I don't watch trailers. I'm not about the trailer.
Dude, because you miss a lot of. You're not going to watch.
I don't miss anything.
You're not going to watch all the movies out there, right?
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So that's why I watch trailers. I watch trailers to see what the movie was about, and that's it.
It's an interesting way of looking at it.
If that trailer really piques my attention,
then you'll go and see it.
You know, Netflix trailers, I watch maybe the first 20 seconds because they just show the whole movie.
Right.
But if I'm like, oh, this is interesting enough for me to watch it, I'll stop the trailer. If it's interesting enough for me to want to see the concept, I'll finish the trailer out. That's why, like, when I saw the Lion King one, I saw the first few seconds. I was like, okay, cool. That's why I watch trailers, because I'm just getting more ideas of like, someone did this, someone did that, someone did this, someone did that. That's why.
Yep. I don't watch trailers because I don't want to see the movie ruined.
But you don't watch the movies.
Right. I never thought about it that way. It's not going to change my way of doing it. I just did. I mean, the possibility that I do, I like my movies fresh, you know?
Yeah, but if you see the concept and you're like, I like this, stop the trailer. If you see the thing and you're like, I already know this, you know, you could just watch the rest and then enjoy whatever little twist they put on it. You'll be like, oh, that was a good idea. I don't give a shit.
What do you think about the new Aladdin?
Don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's not really. I think it's not for us.
Yeah, Disney.
For little kids.
I'm getting a little over the whole Disney.
They got the new Star Wars trailer that came out.
Don't even give a shit anymore.
I didn't even watch it.
I didn't see it. I didn't watch it.
No.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, because you're a trailer whore.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna watch it because I don't know. I didn't care. I don't care at this point.
That's okay. It's okay not to care.
I want to see movies like back in the day where it was like,
well, they're remaking everything back in the day.
What's this? Like, I mean, anything from like True Lies to,
You'd be down if they remade True Lies?
No. I'm not saying remake. I'm just saying that era of like, in the movie, there was always a new blockbuster and it was something new.
Right.
And there'd be some other idea. It was something new. Something else would pop out. That'd be the new thing. Look who's talking or whatever the fuck it might be for that thing.
Right.
Now it's just remake, live action, remake, now live action of the cartoons from back in the days. Number 9 of this movie, Yeah.
The live,
franchises.
Right. It's either you get franchised to make a big blockbuster movie, or you're on Netflix and you take your movie and you chop it into 10 segment pieces.
Or even the movies on Netflix, they're cool. I watch those. Like that's the new format if you want to make a movie, I believe. If you want to make an actual movie, you jump on Amazon, you jump on Netflix, you jump on Hulu. Well, whoever is good, YouTube, whoever.
Space Dragons could happen on Hulu.
Yeah. Your fucking idea, Space Dragons.
Bro, I'm telling you, if Sharknado can happen, Space Dragons can happen.
Sharknado, yeah.
I only have 9 people who are listening, so I don't care if I tell them about Space Dragons because nobody's going to do anything.
Oh, they're going to write a script, definitely.
Yeah? I shouldn't talk about it?
I don't know, man.
I've been chewing your ear off about Space Dragons.
Well, yeah, Space Dragons coming from outer space with the mother dragon that cracks from the moon.
Maybe the moon part, but yeah, Space Dragons. Guys, dragons and fucking... Here, I'll save it. Whatever. Anyways, another thing that I found interesting that happened this week, Julian Assange was finally kicked out of the Argentinian...
You see the psychologist said, it negatively affected him those 7 years. It was like paramount to punishment. And it's like, yeah, house arrest sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be fun. Like, you didn't leave the hallways. Your cat, and them complaining about his cat. He should have been maybe, I get it, after 7 years, you're lax. You kind of know everybody, the hallways. You kind of feel like, oh, dude, this is my bathroom now. But.
Well, I heard he was rubbing poop on the walls and stuff.
I was laughing at the psychologist saying that it negatively affected him. I was like, well, no shit.
Yeah.
No shit. Well, you need to be a psychologist to fucking know that?
I don't even think that's him.
It's him.
I think he's been dead for a minute.
No,
homie.
He's all scraggly. It's him.
I think he's been dead for like 3 years now.
It's too hard. Everyone can't have a doppelganger.
It's not that a doppelganger. Okay, did you ever see The Devil's Apprentice or whatever? The one where they talk about Saddam Hussein's son who had a he had a guy who
that
looked
one
just
movie
like
too.
him. Yeah. So it'll happen.
What was that movie called? It was a really cool movie too.
I can't remember, but I just remember that one. And so I believe it because I don't think he's alive. I think he's been dead for a minute, man. It doesn't make sense for him to be alive.
Now I believe something might happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he all of a sudden gets cancer and he fucking drank from water, some of this weird contaminated water the other day.
Scientists were able to reanimate a human or a pig brain momentarily. Unfortunately, the brain cells did not feel anything, nor did they respond to any stimulus.
So they didn't really.
Kind of like zombie cells.
Why are they doing that?
Because it's fun.
Why are you going to make zombie pigs?
Because
that's a cartoon. That's a 90s cartoon. Right?
It really is. Yeah. It's a Nickelodeon 90s cartoon.
Pigs.
It's something that I think could really go on. Maybe not Hulu, but CBS Access. Mm-hmm. I think they'd buy a zombie pig thing. I saw as well that. What is that fucker's name?
Who?
Oh man, it was about the dude who had a decapitated head, and his body didn't work, and he wanted them to transplant his head over to a body, a cadaver's body. He was going to be the first Russian guy to do it.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. What else do you have in news?
The whole Mueller thing, whatever the fuck, Mueller.
You don't know anything about that.
I don't know shit about
Kim
that.
Kardashian is studying to become a lawyer. For any of you guys who haven't followed her up on that. Attempting
That's another one I just don't give a shit.
To be a lawyer. She's kind of like Laura Loughlin, in my opinion. If you think Laura Loughlin's kid got on her own merit, Kim Kardashian is the lawyer for you. Which segues directly into our sponsor for this segment, Kim Kardashian's Law Office. Yes. Have you gotten a DUI?
Shoplifted? For
breaking and entering.
Did you break your nails?
Did you make a sex tape that got way out of hand?
And you didn't get any money out of it?
Call 1-800-866
Kardashian.
Booty. Oh, the Kardashians. We're the legal team responsible for getting
celebrities out of minor trouble.
Lindsay Lohan and her 2002 Xanax arrest. Billy Joel and his 2010 DUI arrest.
Charlie Sheen with his 2008, 2009, 2010, 2012, he was a good boy in 11, 2013 arrests.
Charlie Sheen, multiple paternity suits, and several others.
So yeah, thank you, Kardashian.
Yeah, good luck with your bar test. lady. Really, the rags to riches story, when you think about it, not really. I mean, they had money to get from the get-go.
They
They kicked that shit up to high gear.
If I'm going to be honest, not shitting on them,
Yeah.
they work their asses
Hell
off.
yeah, they get
for
their
as much
fucking
as
shit.
they have, they work it.
Yeah, they kill it, bro.
Yeah,
They're out there grinding.
They're on top of the game, for sure.
That's why Kanye knows what he's doing, man. Kanye's a smart guy.
He just sits back and he just acts crazy, and she looks at him, and
She's like, well, you're mine. I got to deal with you now.
Ex-NFL player accused of killing girl 5 forced her to do sit-ups and said she was chunky.
Was she chunky?
But he killed her.
Oh, did he kill her on purpose, or she died from like exhaustion? I mean, she's dead either way. That's not really cool.
Yeah.
All right. And finally, in the news, Robert Kraft will be having his alleged sexual encounter released from the Florida Day Spa by the prosecuting team. Now, see, that's the one thing that happens when you get caught in Florida. All right? That state is the devil's butthole, my guy. They're the state that lets you
swamp ass butthole.
Why do you think every crazy title starts with Florida Man? There's a drinking game where they're like, type in Florida Man, your date of birth, and whatever happens on your date of birth from Florida Man or something like that. I don't know. But they're one of the states that allow public records and the court documents to be released out to the reporters and stuff. That's why there's so many headlines.
Yeah.
From then.
I don't know, man.
So Robert Kraft, we're going to get to see his little willy get touched by a young Vietnamese lady.
That's weird. I don't need to see that.
Really is.
Honestly, them filming that, it's like, is that even legal? Did the police film it?
I think it's a sting. Yeah, they filmed
Why
it.
did they let it go that far?
They needed proof.
Now you could sue them for filming you.
He probably will. His lawyers are probably all stacked up.
I'm just thinking about that. I'm like, nah, man. Like, as soon as this transaction happened, you go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
Instead of going in, they were like, no,
you don't get because an undercover cop just playing a street hooker doesn't just fucking.
Yeah, but I don't think the hand job lady wasn't part of the cops. She was just some Vietnamese prostitute lady.
Then I don't know. I'd be mad that they filmed me.
Well, of course you're gonna get mad on being filmed. You know what I mean? But
then they can't arrest me and do something illegal. They can't do something illegal to arrest me.
So you're saying it's illegal. They're setting
you
up.
No, it's illegal to film me without my consent.
I think they were.
That's what you're using to say that my dick was in the hand. I don't want that in court because you obtained that illegally. You did something illegal. So then you don't have that evidence, and you could say, no, I didn't. I did not. I just wanted a massage in front of 12 jurors. At least one of them has to be like, I didn't see. They cannot say anything about the videotape in court if it's not admissible.
I guess, yeah. I mean, if it's not admissible, but it is admissible.
That's what I'm saying. Why?
Because apparently it was part of a whole nother sting about human trafficking and drugs, and they had already set everything up in that building.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm not a lawyer. He's gonna get off because he's got enough money for it. But
let him get his dick tugged, man. Motherfucker needs, release.
He's an old guy.
Fuck it.
Skeletal remains found in Australian cave prove that dingo really did eat that baby.
That's not fun.
Yep. Do you remember that when that lady lost her baby?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wait, that's the same baby?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they found it.
No.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Crazy, right? And she went to jail for that shit too.
Why'd she go to jail?
Because they said she killed her baby.
And now she's still alive?
Yeah, she got out.
Crazy.
And then they found the bones, and they DNA tested.
Those motherfuckers.
Crazy, right?
That's another one where I'd sue.
Yeah, I know, right? Carl's Jr. will be testing a CBD-infused hamburger today on this 420.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that at one location, though.
What do you know about CBD, guy?
I know that it makes you relaxed and it helps with recovery and sleep.
All right, there you go. So that'll be something I'm looking forward to, at least for those of us on the West Coast who are near a Carl's Jr.
No, they are. It's only in Denver, and one location in Denver, and it's selling for $4.30.
The Carl's Jr. in Denver?
Yeah.
Well, if you're near the Carl's Jr. in Denver, go on and check it out. And that's about it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you know why? Because we're getting into the really good segment part. It's something I've been really, really excited for.
Oh yeah, you've been wanting to do this.
All right, you ready for this, bro?
Okay.
Lead me in while I explain this. Give me some good music. All right, guys. Oh, and that's the end of current events. Hopefully by the time that you listen to this, it'll be a little more current. And you will be able to email us at bingeonthischannel@gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
You'll also be able to comment and follow us at any time, at any point. We welcome and relish any comments that you may have. And look forward to hearing to you. Huh?
Camera's still good, do you think?
Hell yeah, they're going.
All right.
We haven't really been going that long.
I don't really trust anything.
That's okay.
Who's behind me?
That's the way you're supposed to do it. All right. So, guys, I'm working on something new that I want to try out. It came to me. I got the inspiration from a podcast called My Dad Wrote a Porno. If you haven't checked that out, do yourselves a favor. Go listen to it. It is hilarious. It's 3 British people who are reading one of the guys' dad's porno. He wrote a porno, and they read a page of the porno and discuss it. You're good. Right now, for the listeners, Sam is stretching, moving in a weird manner. Anyways, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to take it a step further, and I wanted to explore the dirty, dark underbelly of erotic fan fiction.
Yeah!
Yeah, boy. Welcome to Sex Corner with your boy, Banana Billy Bob, and Slick
Willie Sam.
Nice. Banana Billy Bob and Slick Willie Sam.
They
Today,
call me Slick Willie because I be getting it everywhere.
On Sex Corner. Yo, what up? My name is... No, I'm just kidding.
No, God. That would suck if you had to do it that way.
All right. So, Sam,
yeah,
we're going to start off with you. I want you to give me a name of something. So, what we're going to do is I'm looking up, and big shout out to fanfiction.net. Apparently, it's this big website where people go to put up their fan fiction, erotic smut, as some would call it. And so what we're going to be doing is, Sam, if you want to go ahead and toss me anything from an anime, a book, a cartoon. Put some music on in the background because I'm going to laugh so hard while this is going on.
Okay, hold on. Free copyright.
Anime, books, cartoons, comics.
What's out right now that's pretty big?
Don't even go big, dog. Search deep, man.
No.
This is the internet. I want you to go deep and think about something weird. Like that you would...
But no, it's got to be relatable to the people listening. They got to know what, like...
It's sex. Like, sex is relatable, dog.
Like chips or the
That's
A-team,
fine. There's
A-team.
TV, movies, plays, TV. You want to look up the A-team? Yeah. There's only one thing that could possibly come from the A-team. It's only going to be... Come on, dog.
How about Harry Potter?
I mean... Yeah,
Harry Potter.
That's an inaugural one. I'd be down for that. Okay, here we go. Let's do that. So, anyways, guys, let us know if you like this. I'm really excited about it. I personally think it's something that it may, in my opinion, it may even just break off on its own. Maybe if we could get Jane in here as the female lead on it. So we're gonna start with everybody's classic, Harry Potter. Now I'll be reading a small excerpt.
Yeah, so how long are these going to be?
Very short. We'll probably just go one chapter. I'll just do one chapter. And I figure the way I'll do it is I will have one chapter each section, and if we really enjoy doing it, then we will choose another author.
Because I want to hear X-Men also.
Yeah, that's there too, man.
And
there we go. Oh, you devil, you. So we want to do Harry Potter first. Oh, all right, I got this. I just came up with a fucking theme for fucking Sex Corner. Well, what do you think the corner should be called?
Sexy fan fiction or fan fiction.
I got
fiction
you.
Smut.
All right.
Fan fiction smut.
Here we go. This is the theme for fan fiction smut. Yeah. Say it out loud. Yeah. Now you're coming home. You're feeling really nasty. You sit right down, but the cable box is out. G. You turn the laptop on and the Wi-Fi's not so good.
Oh no.
What do? You go downstairs to the local Starbucks in your neighborhood.
Wait, what?
You sit down.
All right, come on. With
You ruined my.
yeah,
my
we're done
intro.
with that. We have too many songs.
Come on, man. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with. All right, I'm gonna give you 3 titles, and you get to choose which one sounds more appalling to you. Okay.
More appalling.
Or appealing to you. Okay.
I like appalling.
All right, here we go. Trust me. What if I do it wrong? Harry's sexier. All right, I'll repeat that one more time. Trust me. By RCZMG. What if I do it wrong?
What if I do it wrong?
By Snarky Sweetness.
What if I do it wrong?
Or Harry's sexier.
I like.
By Venom Bat 22.
What if I do it wrong?
Ooh, all right.
Pick number 2.
Here we go.
Ow.
I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
What if I do it wrong? By Snarky Sweetness.
Oh, speak the truth.
Or at least lower it a little bit. Just a little bit so play some back.
Well, it sounds loud, but...
okay. Yeah, actually play it. Okay, here we go. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Leave me alone, Seamus. I don't want to, okay? Neville looked down into his glass. His eyes glossed over. His body all tingly. He'd never been drunk before. But he was now.
Never?
And Seamus wasn't making him feel any better about himself. Neville, come on. You have to do it sometimes, right, Ginny? Ginny gave Seamus a nod. He's right, Neville. At the very least, you need to snog a girl who isn't me. You can interrupt, because the purpose is to interrupt and kind of like... I don't...
Snog a girl? Is that what he's
Snogging. That's British for giving her the old Frencher.
And who's telling him that?
All right. So as we all know, Harry Potter is comprised of Harry...
Yeah.
Ginny,
Yeah.
who is Harry's old lady, but she is Ron's sister.
Yeah.
Neville, who is one of the classmates, bit of a goofy, low-life nerd. And then Seamus, who's just some Irish guy.
And Seamus came out of nowhere. He's just like, hey, I'm going to show you guys how to
He's like, hey, we're
fuck.
here to party, dog.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. Take your dicks out.
Yeah, you tell him, dog. All right. You need to snog a girl who isn't me, she said. I don't want to do voices for the ladies. I mean, I guess I could.
Yeah,
You think so?
I wish I had a script so I could.
Well,
read one of the
next time what I'll do is we'll print it out. We'll
Okay,
do it. I didn't want to get weird with it because then you would have to. At one point, I'm going to be like his.
No, dude.
His penis got inside of her, and you're going to be like, ah! Okay, all right, all right. Ginny gave her the right. She said for protest. Neville had kissed her after the Yule Ball awkwardly, and because Seamus had told him before the ball that it was what he was supposed to do. Neville blushed furiously. Shut up, Ginny. That was a long time ago. He mumbled, taking another drink, trying to keep his eyes off of Luna, who had been quiet during the entire conversation.
Black girls look bad.
Neville had a high respect for women. Nice. If that's not erotic.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what else is.
Women.
He probably respects women so much he only does it in the missionary. So much, in fact, that he avoided any conversation.
If you really respect women, you'd probably change the position sometimes.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So much, in fact, that he avoided any conversations his dorm mates had engaged in involving sex because he didn't want to be part of disrespecting the women they'd been talking about.
What a knight in shining towel.
I think you need another fire whiskey, Neville, Luna said finally, looking at his now empty glass of Guinness. The look on her face was hard to read, but if Neville didn't know any better, he would have sworn it was determination.
Determination of what? Like fucking to go finish her Sudoku game?
Good idea, Luna, Ginny told her with a... Good idea, Luna, Ginny told her with a smile, ordering them up another round. All right, I'm getting to the... I got you. I know there's a lot of exposition here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need the first 10 pages.
All right, here we go. I'm sorry, you're right.
This is like a porn.
All right, here we go.
Skip forward
I'm
to the
sorry,
good
you're
parts.
right. Hey, there you go.
I'm not looking at the guy entering to check the fucking...
All right, here we go. Neville hesitated for another moment before leaning in to kiss her. It took him another few times of pulling back before he finally placed his lips on hers. Oh, yeah. That was satisfying, Neville. You should stop being nervous. It'll be fine. Nervousness isn't becoming on anyone.
Skip forward to where they're
Skip forward? All right.
Let's get some penetration.
All right, here we go. Yeah, this guy kind of sucks at writing this stuff.
Hey, this is fans.
You're right. I'm sorry.
That's why we should probably like find one and have it printed out so we could like...
All right, here we go.
We could get highlighters so we could fucking highlighters.
All right.
Sell it.
All right, here we go.
Sell it to me.
A moment later, her hands were roaming his chest and unbuttoning his pants, which he realized were still on. He blushed slightly, but a moment later, Luna had impatiently ripped them off.
He blushed because he had pants on?
I know, what a fucking goob. On your back, she commanded.
Whoa.
She pushing him back onto his bed.
So is this a woman that wrote this?
I don't know. It's whoever it was at the beginning. Shh, I need to concentrate. She had her wand in one hand and her eyes closed.
Oh, no. Don't close your eyes, girl.
Neville watched her, having no idea what she was doing. But then he remembered something from Flitwick's class.
What? Oh, no. What did Flitwick show you?
The only bit of sexual education they'd received had been how to cast anti-pregnancy charms.
Boom!
My boy Neville synced with it. My boy Neville synced
he's
with
like,
it.
I know I can't. He's like, I know I can't stop you, kids. This is okay. Here you go. Do this
Hell
beforehand.
yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Good thing she knew how to do them and that she'd remembered.
She fucking memorized it right then and there.
That's what I like.
All the girls were like, all right, notes.
Neville let out a straggled moan into her mouth as he felt her walls surround him.
What?
Oh, Merlin, it was in.
Wait. He actually said hit walls.
Well, that's what's written.
That's
He doesn't say walls. It says Neville let out a straggled moan into her mouth as he felt her walls surround him. But he doesn't say my walls. He's not
I know.
He's not moaning into her mouth. He's not going.
The writer.
Oh yeah, the writer wrote that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't believe the writer wrote.
I know. Crazy, right? Okay.
About them walls.
Oh, Merlin, it was in. Neville grabbed her around the waist and did his best to move with her.
This is a dude that wrote this.
As she wrote him. For sure. You know what I was going to say too after we were done reading? We were going to like quiz you and be like, do you think it was a guy or a girl?
Yeah.
Or Neville grabbed her around the waist and did his best to move with her as she wrote him. He broke their kiss and leaned forward, taking a nipple into his mouth, being Sue to give her a little bite, which elicited a high-pitched moan
This
from
is some
her.
great writing right here.
He felt her muscles tighten, and the feelings made something snap in him. A moment later, he had her flipped onto her back, and he began thrusting into her as deeply as he could. Neville, you savage,
Were you
bro.
pushing your belly button
This
out?
is destroying my childhood. I mean, it's horrible writing. That was the problem.
That's really bad.
All right.
It's really bad. Stuff them guts.
He wanted to fill. Oh, my God. He wanted to fill every inch of her.
Oh, my God.
His body was screaming for it.
For it?
Neville, yes, faster. You've never seen Luna look so urgent.
All right, man, this is...
Neville began thrusting into her quicker, sweat beating on his forehead.
Dripping on her face?
He was so close. She's flipped over.
Oh, okay, so dripping on her back. So she's feeling these nasty, sweaty drips.
It was so close. It almost hurt.
Oh, why does it hurt? You got to get that checked, man.
Neville couldn't hold back anymore.
Don't hold it.
He thrust into her quickly, spilling himself into her completely.
Well, luckily she did the...
luckily she did the spell, right? Before collapsing on top of her, breathing heavily. A full minute later, Luna moved a hand through his hair, smiling, her voice full of pride. I knew you wouldn't do it wrong.
Bam!
Yeah! And that is Sex Corner. And you were here to hear erotic fiction in your ear. And now we're done. And grab your towel, wipe your face. You know you're done.
Take your hands. Take your hands.
Yeah.
I need people to take your hands off your dick right now. It wasn't that hot. So,
all right, let's run it the way that we run OTTs, my man. 1 out of 5 stars. Let's start off with, was that written by a woman or a man?
I definitely think that was written by a guy.
Agreed. I also believe that the writer of this pretty weak story, What If I Do It Wrong, by Snarky Sweetness, is a man. It didn't have the tones of a lady.
At first I was like, oh, maybe, but then as soon as the walls happened, as soon as walls were written, I was like,
ladies don't tend to say things like that. That's a little intense, you know?
Yeah. And then, I don't think he was.
I'm going to go with that too. And
says walls. No chick says walls.
Yeah, nobody says anything.
She's like
my
kitty. She says something like kitty or something like that.
Yeah, see, that's a little.
There was a little more foreplay before he just penetrates. Yeah, because there was no foreplay right there.
It's a lot. So, I'm gonna say a dude did that.
A young dude
A young guy, probably
guy.
Inexperienced.
Yeah.
Probably just listening to Harry Potter or just reading about Harry Potter. You know what I mean?
He might have had sex once.
Maybe once.
Yeah.
All right, and then level of eroticness, 1 to 5 moons, with 1 being the least erotic and 5 being pretty hot.
1.
Yeah.
1. It wasn't hot.
I think the only hotness that I would,
disturbing.
the only hotness I would derive is my childhood. The fact that I grew up on that and they destroyed my characters, these characters in a shitty manner. So I'd give it a 2.
Yeah.
If anything,
2.
for nostalgia.
Yeah, it's not my childhood, so it's like, I'd give it a 1.
Yeah. And then,
but if we gave it a 5, does that mean we're sitting here with boners?
no, I think you can acknowledge something that's hot without popping a boner. You can just be like, "Hey,
That was
good."
hot. Don't get a boner.
And then finally, writing ability.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was terrible. I'll give
that.
give that a less ands, please. Like, just look at a book, read a book or something. I give that a 0.5.
Pretty good, man.
It could have been worse.
Want to do one more?
Short one.
Yeah, one more. It was kind of fun, wasn't it?
It was all right.
It was kind of fun.
I wish I had a script though, so I could read some parts.
Oh,
it's too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
Well,
Next
you know
time.
what? Do you think it's something we should do now from now on? Oh, that's what we need.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Yep.
Yeah.
No, not a problem. So, okay. So here we go. Play me in.
You're gonna
Yeah, we have to commit 100%.
Okay.
Here we go. Let me start off with the title. It's called A Night.
Oh man.
It's called a nightly. It's called a nightly stroll. For those of you guys who are listening to us right now, we have a couple guests in the studio.
Yeah.
So this next segment is going to be extra special. Okay, so this is called A Nightly Stroll by Tiger Lily 8806.
Hopefully there's a lot of expositions, so that way it's not right into the...
Nope, we are diving in, my friend.
Oh,
I commit 100% to my bit, and I will not step back from this. There are people... Okay. Harry walked the corridors of Hogwarts under his invisible cloak. He couldn't sleep, so he figured that a nice walk would make him tired. This can't be good, Harry thought. Harry quickly and silently ran over to the door and slowly opened it and slipped in. And was totally and utterly shocked to see his girlfriend, Ginny Weasley, snogging Draco Malfoy. Harry was about to rip his invisible cloak off.
Oh no.
And catch the two in the act. When Ginny, poor Ginny, let out a spine-tingling moan. Harry paused and watched as Draco's hands roamed Ginny's body, slowly moving up into his shirt.
Oh my god.
Ginny's hands were wrapped around Draco's neck. One of her hands
Oh my god.
grabbed a chunk of Draco's blonde hair, making Draco let out a deep growl from his throat. I just want you guys to know that nothing stops. Nothing stops sexy erotic corner, no matter what, man.
No matter if there's an old lady right behind the camera that happened.
Oh man, I could even stop at that point. I don't even.
Oh my god.
Okay. So Harry's invisible. Harry's invisible. He's just caught Draco.
This was the worst time they could have actually.
You couldn't ask for a better moment for the universe to be like, okay, fine. You want to do one more? You really want to make it awkward? Fine. I'll give you an old lady and you will go forward. And I did. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's get this going. Okay.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Making Draco let out a deep growl from his throat. Draco and Ginny's tongues fought for dominance. Ew, that's nasty.
Is this a rape?
I hate when chicks don't fight me with your tongue.
With the tongue? No, I mean, no. If a girl's trying to do that rough stuff, sometimes that happened to me one time, and I got scared. I was just like, "Wait, am I? Or do you want to?" And she's like, "Yeah, no," but she wanted it rough, and I was like, "Okay," because like, if you didn't want to, and I did that, that's rape.
Yeah. Well, here.
You want me to read it?
If you want, yeah. Here, let me check on some things real quick so I'm just kind of.
God, this is how do they write this?
Well, that's the thing. I figure what we'll do from now on is we'll like highlight it or find the best parts, but just kind of skip through from the beginning. Like I'm like right up there. If you'll see, it's like right up there.
I see it. They need to learn how to write.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's erotic fan fiction. You can only do so much with one hand,
Yeah. Okay. And tonight I was hoping to be able to taste you, Draco purred. There's still time, Glenn joked. But I wouldn't want to tease you, Draco winked. Ginny smiled and lightly kissed him. Harry started to feel some type of jealousy towards his own girlfriend, wishing that he could be the one who was kissing Draco. As Ginny started to pull back, Draco intensified their kiss and slipped it into her, making them both moaned, ed, nice writing, in pleasure. Draco's hands latched onto Ginny's waist and thrust into her as hard as he could. Drake, Ginny moaned. Do you want more, baby? I thought he said, do you want a more baby? Do you want another baby? Do you want a baby? Would you like another baby? Draco growled. You want a baby? And lightly slapped Ginny's ass. Yes, Ginny moaned and bit Draco's bottom lip. Harry felt his pre-cum cover his hands as he watched the two lovers. He never thought that he would enjoy watching someone else screw his girlfriend right in front of him. Then again, he never thought he would enjoy watching another man's penis.
Oh my God, what is going on?
Harry wanted to join badly. He wanted to feel Ginny's. Oh, okay. Commit. Ginny's tongue suck on his cock like she sucked on Draco's better. Yet he wanted to feel Draco's tongue suck his cock. Harry knew he couldn't join in, and all that he could do was enjoy the show. With every moan, kiss, lick, and slap of the ass, Harry grew closer and closer to his climax.
I'm so sad Harry's a cuck.
Draco pulled out at Ginny quickly and slid her. Damn, this is really.
Oh, that one's mad smutty.
Yeah, this one's
mad smutty. Here. Good job, dog. That was good. That was good. Hold on.
In the middle of that big paragraph, Draco slid. I mean, you can just start it.
Yeah, we're gonna finish after this because I think we're getting right to the point. I'm just gonna get to the last part of the
Draco,
climax. He pulled his pajama pants down a little bit and took out his member. Oh God, did we hear that part?
I jumped over all that.
For sure. You were okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, I saw where you're at. Oh God, I saw where you're at. Oh God, okay. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this is a lot. Hold on. Okay,
it's a lot, dude. It's a big paragraph.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot.
Break it up.
We'll break it up.
Well, no, I mean he should have done that. Fucking anyone who's gonna write fan fiction, just pick up one little like how to like a script for dummies. How to write a script for dummies.
All right.
Half of the
they watched as Harry slid down the closet door, still with his eyes closed. Well, it looks like there's a peep show going on in here, Draco said in a regular voice.
Oh, man. It's about to get gay.
I can explain, Ginny said quickly. Just shut up and fuck her, Harry said lazily, which shocked both Draco and Ginny.
He's like,
You mean you're not mad? Well, I would be if you didn't shut up, bend over, and let Malfoy fucking fuck you. Harry snapped. I'm going to give him a southern accent.
Not British.
Or if you can't do it, then move over and let me have a shot at him. Oh, whoa.
Draco's like, wait a second.
He said, did I just hear what I thought that I just hear? Wait, what did he say? Jen, I don't think you have to feel guilty about this anymore. Okay, we're going to work on this because this is a lot. There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Draco growled as he started to pump into Ginny.
growl?
Okay, I'm trying to find a good.
Is he all?
You guys look cute together. Harry said abruptly. Before Draco and Ginny could say anything, Harry threw the cloak on again and slowly backed out of the room. And that is the final line of A Nightly Stroll
with cum on his cloak
by Tiger Lily 8806.
Did he get cum on his cloak?
And that's another episode of Erotic Fanfiction. Oh, yeah, porn.
All right, I gotta take a piss, so let's hurry this up.
All right. So there you go, guys. Brand new segment. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's lead into some final thoughts.
So what? No, how do you vote that one?
Oh yeah. Oh okay. So let's start off with
Was it erotic?
Was it erotic? Was it truly smutty?
You know, at one point there was enough description that but it was not written like the way to read it. Like I was reading, it was just one big giant paragraph.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, that's rambling. If you would have broken that up, it would have felt a little more like, and he did this.
Yeah.
And he did
I think that was a major problem I had with the game or with the thing. So what I'm going to do next week is I'm going to have it printed out so that we can go. And I want Jane here because it's weird you and me reading this stuff to each other without a lady.
Well, I mean, if you just do a lady voice and laugh about it.
No, not her reading the lines. I just want a lady female in here to laugh at the sexual shenanigans as well.
Okay.
Like, so, we're going to do it like OTTs on our YouTube channel at Binge on This, which means we have to grade it on a scale of 1 to 5 moans, 1 being the least sexy with 5 being the sexiest.
I give this one a 2.5.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a pretty 2.5 moan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give this a solid 3.5.
3.5?
I enjoyed it. I think, again, there's grammar and there's all types of breakup issues and everything, but I think it really hit the point of erotic fan fiction. Exactly. I think it went right at it. It gave you the major 3 players. You know what?
I'll give it a...
Bruh, this is going to be such a good segment. We're going to start breaking down these things like fucking Roger and Ebert. We're going to be like, whoa. Siskel and Ebert. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a 3.5. That's A Nightly Stroll by Tiger Lily 8806 from fanfiction.net. And next week we will have this cleaned up, and it's going to be a lot easier for us to do, so I don't want anybody to worry or panic. It'll be fine. So hit me with some final thoughts music.
Final thoughts music. What kind of music would that be?
I don't know. Just follow your heart. All right. And we are here, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the episode as always. Thank you so very much for listening to us.
Yeah, I appreciate
episode it. 15, 16, 15 or 16.
Between
16
and 16. And
so let's see. Any final thoughts?
No, man. This went well today. Fucking guy, I cracked up, so that was good. I like the new spot. It's a little that fucking people coming in. I think. Look, there's a lock on that door. Fucking lock that door. Put a fucking little zip tie on that motherfucker.
For sure.
Fuck everybody else. In fact, we should put drapes up there.
Maybe.
Fuck that mother. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I like the new spot. I think it feels good. It looks good.
I think we really stuck with the new theme, new game, new corner, new spot, new location. Spring's here, new life. Final thoughts. Please make sure to go and like us and subscribe. Yeah. Play us in the background. Play us while you're operating heavy machinery.
Yeah, because we will not distract you because we don't make any sense.
You know, we're going to get, in honor of our 20th... Well, we're going to start chopping everything out before then, but we're going to start getting some of our funnier bits out. Yeah. Some of, some greatest moments. We're going to sit down and actually look through all this stuff and chop it up. But, of course, as always, special shout-out to everybody who has been listening. John, Ruben, anyone else that you have on your end. Jane, thank you so much for last week. Any other friends who are still listening to us or like hearing us. Anybody new who's there listening to us, thank you so much. We are also on YouTube. Don't forget that. Also, you can find us at YouTube. Yes, if you like this review of sexiness, you can go ahead and check us out on YouTube as well. Did that blink? Oh, I thought that. Oh, okay. And then,
double fingers.
That's my final thoughts. Thank you guys so much. He's Sam.
All right, man. Take care, guys. Geronimo!
He's really got to work on that. And as always, guys, dream the dream of 1,000 dreams.
Geronimo.
Peace.
Geronimo.